Hello friends, welcome back to She's in Her Apron. Stick around today, I'm going to show you how I spruced up my home for spring and summer. Okay, on the corner of my counter in my kitchen, I found this adorable sign at Giggy's. It's a kitchen store up in Salt Lake City. And I couldn't pass it up. It's so my life. This kitchen is a happy mess, and that is so true. So I was like, yeah, you're gonna have to come home with me. And I found at Ross for I think about $8 this fruit bowl. I have a fruit bowl that holds apples, but I needed something that I could separate the bananas and the avocados or tomatoes, and this was so cute, so I grabbed this. I love that it has like a gold tint to it. Sometimes it looks silver, but in some lights it looks gold. And I just love that it was just simplistic, so I grabbed that for $8. Okay, this is above my refrigerator. The topiary plant was a hand-me-down from my mother-in-law, which I have had for many years. So I put it on top of the refrigerator with this welcome to our home sign, and I found this at home in Provo. The one thing that I love about the sign is that the O is a wreath, and I added a few wreaths in my kitchen, which I'll share with you. So that's what drew me to the sign. On my pantry door, I added this wreath. This I actually got at Hobby Lobby, but it was on sale. All wreaths were, I believe, 50% off. So I thought, oh, this would look so beautiful on my pantry door. I've never had anything on my pantry door before. So, but I didn't want it to scratch the door. So what I did was, I hung a command hook, but then I super glued some felt to the back. So that way, if it, opening and closing the door, if it banged against the door, it wouldn't scratch it. So I just love how this looks in the kitchen. It just, seriously, from afar, it just pops. Oh, it's gorgeous. Okay, here underneath my cabinet by my sink and stove, right here in the corner, I've got this pot at Shopko. I loved this pot. I loved the color of the flowers. I loved the white with the yellow. It spoke to me. I love yellow and I love green. So to bring that into my kitchen just felt so good, and it looks good with the gray. So that sits right in the corner. For about a year now, I've had this farmer's box up on top of my kitchen cabinets, but with nothing in it. But I found these beautiful lavender flowers, and they are actually in a bunch. They are bunched together with twigs at the bottom, and they're gorgeous on their own. But I got them just purposely to put in this box. So there's 2 sets up there. Okay, here is my buffet table in the kitchen. I moved out the homework station into the above cabinet. So it's in here, tucked away. I don't have a hutch, but I wanted to display some things. And also, I just wanted a space where you couldn't attract clutter to it. So this is what I ended up doing here. Let me turn on the lamp for you. This looks so pretty at night with the lamp turned on. I just thought I want to bring some more light into this area. I loved at Christmas time with all the candles that I had on here, the light that came in here. And so I was like, all right, I need to find a lamp that could fit here. So I actually found a lamp for really cheap at Shopko, and I grabbed that. That's just a local store. And these are the only other thing that's new on this table. Well, there's 2 new things on this table that I haven't had. One is this with this beautiful, it looks like clove almost. But I got this at Siegel Book, a bookstore here. This jar I actually got at the DI last year, I believe. And these are things that I've had. This fruit bowl I actually got at the DI last year as well. And I love the way that it looks, and so this gets filled with the apples and oranges. So I loved how this area turned out. The Hughes Party of 6, I'll leave the link to where you could get your own sign like that. From IKEA, I got this right here, this topiary. Oh, it's so pretty. And I love just how it's round and green. It's just beautiful. It's different. And so I'm really enjoying how this is looking right here. It's just beautiful. Yeah, and it's actually kept the clutter. There has been no clutter, because you can't. So that is my buffet table in the kitchen. Above it, I put a plant from IKEA, a fern, and I just love that there's a pop of color right there on that corner. And then where the kitchen sign is above, in this corner, I have another fern. So I just love all the green that's in the kitchen, because last year I added the 2 green topiaries up there as well. And we've kept the candles from Christmas above our cabinet. They're on a timer, and so at night the candles just lit, and it's just gorgeous. It's just a nice calming, soothing feeling at night. It's just a nice calming, soothing feeling at night. And for St. Patrick's Day, the last couple of weeks, I've been using this clover runner that I also found at Hobby Lobby, and I just love the way that it looks. I just love the green. Oh, it's so pretty. And then, yeah, so I'll keep this up for a little while. I just love how it looks. And I also got this wreath at Hobby Lobby, and I love how light green it is. It's so beautiful. And I want to put it above my big white mirror in the hall, but until we can get it up, I've just kind of been leaving it on the door jamb, on the doors in my kitchen. We'll start using that door now that it's nice out, getting out to the yard and deck, so, but we'll move that, but I want it to go on my mirror in the hall. In the corner of my living room is our corner shelf, and that top plant I got last year, if you remember. But the new thing that I used to spruce up the house is this flowering canning jar that I got from Michael's, and the yellow and white little daisies and baby's breath are also from Michael's. And I just loved how this turned out. I had it on my mantle for about a day, and it just didn't look good. So we put it on the shelf, and we were so happy about it. It just brightens this area up so much. And I got a couple of new pillows. I got 2 of the blue pillows from Joann's. One's on my couch, and the way that I have my pillows, I'll show you in just a second. I had nowhere to work it in, but maybe I still could. I don't know. I could probably double up the pillows, but that's where I just put it for now. But it's with another little pillow that says "We Could Do Hard Things." And the only other thing new to my mantle are I went and grabbed 2 more IKEA plants as well. I have 2 over my kitchen sink, which you guys have seen before in the vlogs, but this kind is a little bit different on the way they look versus my kitchen ones. So I just love the pop of green in the living room as well. I decided to put the sign that I got from the DI just below, just on the mantle like that. I just love the way that it looks. It's always a reminder for the family, and I just love how the mantle ended up turning out. I have not shared this picture with you. It's over my bench in my entryway. We got this at Christmas time, but we hadn't hung it up yet. This is the picture of the temple that we live by, but the scenery around it is not the same. The artist put the temple in a different backdrop and trees, and it's beautiful. I loved all the green. We just absolutely fell in love with this painting. I love what they did with this, the artist. And so this is in our entryway, just right above our bench, and we just love the way that it looks. Here in the front room, this wrought iron shelf we got at Rodworks last year, and just below that is where I keep the shoes. But on these shelves I just put a pillow that says Beyond Blessed, and this is all decorated for St. Patrick's Day. I don't have a lot of Easter decorations, but this is what I just did for Easter. I switched out the St. Patty's Day. So the pillow is still there, but I just put a basket with some eggs. It's very simple, but Easter decorations are just something that I don't really have, and that's okay. So it works. Also from Hobby Lobby, I got this wreath. I love this. This of course was half off as well when I bought it. And I just love the way that it looks, and I knew where it was going. It was gonna go right on the front door because this could stay on our door from January all the way to the fall, and I can change out and dress it up if I want to. This H I actually found at the DI, the thrift store. So I was like, I know where you're going in the wreath. So this is what is on my front door. Well, you guys, I hope you enjoyed that. I hope it gave you a few ideas of what you could do to spruce up your home. All right, guys, thank you so much for joining me today. I hope you're doing well, and we'll see you soon. Bye.